Hello. How's everybody doing? Harry's going crazy. That's right. What's up, the real thing? Hello, friendo. Hi, Martin, Kevin. How you doing? So, once in a while, I need to appease my audience who doesn't like the formal logic lessons. Not one of you, I think, likes the formal logic lessons. And change the subject. So we're doing something else today, right? We're doing something else. It's not incredibly original, but I had to find something to do today. And this is it, the AssH0le, the vegan edition. This is what we're doing. Yeah. If anybody has other suggestions, that would be good as well. Nobody did on my community post. Spare time. I don't think I'm saying that word right. Aspartame. Sounds like autistic coming out prom or something. It's aspartame. I think it's a different word. If you're a vegan, then you are the asshole. Wow. Gonna find out today. It's also very hot. Brain is not working. And my carnivore brethren have abandoned me. There's nobody here to tell me to eat a steak. They are asleep on the job. They're not here to tell me to eat a steak. What the actual fuck? Oh, sorry. That was a mistake. There you go. Now everybody can read it, even on the phone. Right, let's begin. Am I the asshole for telling my vegan sister she can't serve only vegan food at her family reunion? Yes, I don't need to continue reading. What do you think, guys? AssH0le poo mode. Ew. Yeah, I bet the flares in this one are amazing. Hey all, I'm genuinely torn about this and I need some clarity. Every year, a family has a reunion where different members host. This year, it's my younger sister's turn. It's always the younger sister. I'm the younger sister who's vegan. In a non-vegan and anti-vegan family. She's been vegan for about 3 years, and she's quite passionate about it. Yeah, no shit. She's defending the fucking voiceless, or not voiceless, but like innocent, misunderstood animals. Yeah, she's passionate about it, of course. She's not fucking. She's not a cupcake vegan. There you go. I alienated some people right there. All right. She's quite passionate about it. We all respect her choices and make sure there is a good variety of vegan options whenever we have the family gatherings. How kind of you. Oh shit. Did I not mute the Discord? Hold on. Mute side. Mute side. Right. When she announced she'll be hosting, she also said that the entire menu would be vegan. Like, okay, I'm gonna stop for a second. The amount of pressure vegan people put on themselves to cater for actual non-vegans, right? It's fucking insane. Every time I do it, I'm dead for 2 days, right? The amount of cooking that has to be done just to impress the fucking carnies family. Insane. Yeah, I don't know why the real thing. My Discord sound is doubling up. Maybe because I have it open in 2 tabs. Oh, I think that's the thing. I'm good. I don't care, so I'm not checking it. Probably if I close one of the tabs, it will go back to being single. Right. Right. So the entire menu would be vegan to align with her beliefs, and it's a chance for the family to try something different. Huh? True. It is. Fucking carnies should try new things once in a while. Some family members were excited, but others, including many of the older folks, were pretty upset and felt like they were being forced into her lifestyle for one fucking meal. Even if just for one meal. Yeah. For one fucking meal. Are carnivores okay? Or carnists okay? Are they okay? Are they okay? It's one fucking meal. I spoke to her privately and asked if she'd be open to including a few non-vegan dishes for those who aren't keen on a full vegan menu. She got quite defensive. I bet it wasn't defensive. I bet it was just fuck no, fuck off. Saying this was her chance to showcase veganism. You see, that's the pressure we put on ourselves. This is the chance to showcase veganism. Every dish must be perfectly fucking cooked and catering to the tastes of people with dead taste buds. I'm being a bit spicy, but you know. Aspartame. Right. Showcase veganism, and that for one meal, everyone can give it a go. Yeah, I agree. I respect her beliefs, but then you don't. If you say, I respect her beliefs, but everything that came before the but mean nothing, right? But I also think that forcing the and forcing. We're saying it as if she's like holding them at gunpoint. It's the language is unbelievable, and you know me. I'm a language nerd. It's eerily weird how giving somebody a good-looking, good-tasting meal is forcing them to do something, an entire family to adopt her choices for one fucking meal, even if it's just for. So you see, they know, they know that that's a stupid fucking argument because it's just for one fucking meal. Anybody comes to eat at my house has to eat vegan, otherwise they can fuck off. Yeah. Forcing them. Nobody comes to my house. That's why. Forcing them to not eat an animal's corpse for one meal. Yeah. How horrendous. How terrible. Right. Isn't fair. It's not fair that you're not giving us corpses, you forceful vegan. She's now upset with me for not being supportive and says I'm not respecting her choices. Well, that's a silly way of saying it as well, right? It's not about you, dear vegan. It's about the animals. So it's not respecting your choices. Who gives a shit about your choices? It's about the animals. It's about, you know, not paying for exploitation and killing of animals. That's what it's about. As soon as they hear it's vegan meal, they're suddenly allergic to all vegetables. True. True. NHS, full of people who are allergic to vegetables. Oh, and like hospitals, that's what I meant. I don't know why I dragged the NHS into this shit. Yeah, it's hospitals are full of people who went into anaphylactic shock for trying corn. Hospitals are full of them. Like even the allergens, right? The disgustingly dangerous allergens like peanut, right? The amount of people who are actually allergic to peanuts is fucking tiny, right? So even people who have the allergic reactions to peanuts, they're not filling hospitals. It's the hospital beds are full of other people who are eating other shit, who are not eating enough vegetables. Some nutritionists would argue, some dietitians would argue, most dietitians would argue. Right. Am I the asshole? Probably. Update. Wow. Lots of good thoughts. Thought I would answer a couple of questions here, so they're not lost in the comments. There is no set rota. What is rota? What does that mean? Does anybody know what this word means? I'm gonna check it out. What is rota? Buy rota wheels. What is rota? Range of hike. What? Also known as what is that? It doesn't. Can anybody say? Can anybody tell me what rota is? Like a schedule. Oh, okay. The hosting goes to whoever wants to host most and hasn't hosted before. This is case. She wanted to host. In this case, she wanted to host. Hello, Bianca. It's finally a day without formal logic, but, you know, maybe we talk about logic a little bit. As we should. But I promise you will not have to learn anything new. Right. We have managed to come to a compromise where people can bring their own food as long as it doesn't contain meat, which I think is fair. Oh, the carnist tears. The carnist tears have bent the poor vegan. Oh no. Oh no. Only when vegans force on other people one meal that doesn't contain animals is it forceful. It is not forceful to literally force animals into servitude for an unnecessary food. Yeah. Number 3, just for some more context, he works at a well-known UK fast food place, so has no issue handling, preparing, serving meat. Although I get that this can be different at home. Yes. Okay. Well, altogether, this person is relatively somewhat an iota of understanding. Do you want to see the comments? Should we go in the comments or I don't know. I don't know. Okay, just a little bit. Be civil. I bet this is not gonna happen. Honestly, I think you're the asshole. Not in a big way. I get it's not what you usually look forward to or are used to with meals. But it's one fucking meal. It's one meal where you're not gonna get flesh. It's one fucking meal when you're not gonna suck on the tits of huge, beautiful mammals. When you're not gonna eat food coming out of somebody's asshole. Speaking of assholes, that is an actual asshole. It's one vegan meal. Come on. Jesus. It's one meal. Oh, I grew up with 2 vegetarian friends, whole family. And when they had me over, even as a kid, I knew I shouldn't expect to ask for meat. You say you respect her beliefs, but want her to go against them for you. All in her own home. Veganism is based on a strongly held personal belief. Personal. Oh, they had to add personal in that. Related to the morals. And in that way, it's similar to religion. Oh, goodness. I mean, the similarities, just the basis is completely different, right? Let's face it, there's similarities in the way religious people talk about their beliefs and in the way vegans talk about their beliefs. But there's a complete lack of similarity in between veganism and religion, because veganism is actually, it looks outward into the world on what's happening. It's not inventing shit. It's not looking into a book, right? Well, in case of most vegans. Some vegans just look in the book, which is, that's okay as well, I guess. Most non-vegans freak out when they realize there won't be a part of someone's dead body on the plate. Yes, they do. So, we've been compared to a religion, all right? I mean, the comparison is fair. I'm just saying this lacks context. You wouldn't go somewhere a Muslim is hosting and expect them to still serve pork to you because you love to eat it. Yeah. You're asking her to put aside her beliefs for your taste. This is like a little bit profound, even, I would say. It's one meal, you're not going to die. You don't adapt any lifestyle with one fucking meal, you're the asshole. Abso-fucking-lutely. Thank you, Bianca. I appreciate you. Right. There is still tons of variety and delicious options with vegan food. So much. True. Look at the like. This person ratioed this person. Yeah. Be more open-minded to something different for one meal. If you really expect to just completely hate any meal with no animal products, smash a burger before. Oh no. Go exploit a cow before you come to this meal. so that you are full and you're definitely not gonna like anything that you're gonna try because you're full. You don't want to eat anymore. And politely pick at whatever looks best when you're there. Right. Meh. Meh. I get you, but she's accommodated at everyone. She's accommodated in everyone else's house because, guys, let's not forget there is symmetry. If veganism is a religion, then carnism is as well. These people, that's what they're saying. If a vegan is accommodated in a non-vegan household, therefore vegan also has to accommodate. So when they call veganism a religion, they should call carnism a religion as well, because they are the ones making the symmetry. They are the ones creating the symmetry. So they should keep it for all instances. This is the thing. She's accommodated at everyone else's house. She has no interest in reciprocating that courtesy. Yeah. You can smash a vegan meal beforehand and then pay for dead bodies for everybody else, right? That's what this person is suggesting. And just speak or whatever looks okay for her when she's visiting. Frankly, yeah. This is what I do when I go to my sister's. There's nothing there for me. I either bring my own food or eat beforehand. It goes both ways, they say. So guys, remember this. If it goes both ways, then whatever accusations are for veganism are thrown at veganism. It's a cult, it's a religion, it's a whatever. You can throw them back into carnism's face. There you go. There you go. Also, she's not being a great host in that you want your guests to be comfortable with eating vegetables. What the actual fuck? All the rules that could apply to her being taken care of at other houses apply to her hosting as well. Symmetry, full symmetry. There you go. Finally, she's using the meal to showcase veganism. So it's part reunion party, part evangelizing. Neat. It's one fucking meal. Seriously, guys. Ish. They could all be more flexible. Yeah. They could be flexible and eat one vegan meal. What the fuck? You could also accommodate someone with a nut allergy. Yeah. Yeah. True. Vegans can't eat meat. Omnivores can certainly eat something without meat. Yeah. And it is can't. You know, I'm changing my mind on this. I'm usually like, well, I can. I choose not to. You know what? No, I can't. I physically cannot anymore. If I know it's created rights violations, I physically cannot eat that anymore. It's gonna be absolutely gross for me. A friend who says won't. Well, both, maybe. I don't know. It depends on how you think about it, I guess. I'm not shitting on people who say won't. I usually say that. I don't say, well, not that I can't. But people are left confused because that's what they mean when they say can't. When I say, well, I can't, I choose not to. They say, yeah, that's what I meant, they say. So, I don't know. It just seems something weird, a weird hill to die on. I don't know. No, it's can't. After being vegan for a while, meat can take vegans, make vegans sick. Sometimes, I guess. Sometimes. I mean, it depends on an actual, virality of, or I don't know, like bacterial load in the particular meat. And it depends on if you eat out in non-vegan places all the time. I haven't in a while, so I actually might get sick at some point. But if you eat out, if you eat vegan vegan meals in non-vegan places, chances are you're getting that bacteria through touch residue, right? Friend who says, our gut flora can't handle it. Yeah. Just ignoring part where they said vegans can get sick from it. Yeah. Someone called me vegetarian the other day. I hope you handle them the way you handle your gifts, friendo. Oh, Martin, it's Martin. Someone called a vegetarian today, the other day, and asked them not to insult me. You know, let's talk about this. I'm of two. Hold on. I'm of two minds about vegetarians these days. So not of vegetarians themselves, right? I definitely never agreed with the claim that some make that vegetarianism is a diet necessarily, right? And it's not an ethical stance, because there are certainly some vegetarians that hold an ethical stance. They just don't go the extra mile. Most of the time, they also know what they're causing, right? But they're saying, oh, I'm doing enough. But they are holding some kind of a ethical stance. It's just not a very consistent one, right? So my question is, my conundrum is, do I shit on vegetarians, or do I try to poke at their cognitive dissonance? And I usually try to poke at the cognitive dissonance, frankly. That's what I usually do. That's what I usually try to do. Because if they say they're vegetarian, right, it could go both ways. It could be they just don't like meat, don't like the taste of that shit. Or, I don't know, just something they're accustomed to, something they live, where they live, that makes their preference to be vegetarian. And sometimes it's a fucking ethical stance. So if it's an ethical stance, I bet it's probably easier to go on the side of caution and try to get them into a consistent ethical stance rather than an inconsistent one. You know what I mean? Tell me what you think. Tell me if I'm full of shit and I should revert to shitting on vegetarians. Tell me. You can't eat dinner anymore because you became intolerant to it. Yeah, I realized that I'm intolerant to it at the age of 31 or 32, something like that. But I actually usually hated milk specifically. Couldn't stand fucking milk. Still would drink it in coffee for some reason. Like the coffee kind of mitigated the horrible taste and smell that warm dairy has. Ugh. Absolutely gross. You'd say some vegetarians do even more harm. Yes, maybe, but what are we trying to do? Are we trying to kick their ass? Are we trying to get them to apply their ethic consistently? I guess, if they have an ethical stance, right? I do agree with you, Bianca. Some vegetarian people do more harm, for sure. Really dependent on how many eggs and how much dairy they shove in their mouths, yeah? Ooh, aspartame is coming back. In my opinion, says Martin, there is no such thing as an ethical vegetarian. I've met them. I know them. I know there is. I know there are. Hey, AssH0le, how you doing? We're not doing formal logic today. We're doing something else. We're doing this. We are looking at Am I the Asshole Vegan edition. So, I don't think you understand what the word can't literally means. Vegans can eat meat. They just choose not to. It's a question. It's a question. I don't know. There are several questions there. But I think, I don't know. I have to think about it some more. So you go. Jewish people can eat pork, Hindus can eat beef, Mormons can drink coffee, Jains can eat potatoes. Yes, I think, yeah, I just think it's a word game. That's why I'm hesitant about it. It's just most people when they say can or can't, well, you can't eat meat. Everybody knows what they mean. So unless you think you can move into talking about veganism through this, I kind of wouldn't. I don't know. I wouldn't bother. I do. I often do though, because I'm an idiot. Bianca about vegetarians, but they do. They're doing ethics wrong. Then, yeah. The question is though, if they care, right? They already care. They care enough to go against the grain with one product or what, however many meats they're not eating anymore. With one category of food. If they care, actually, if they have the ethics, they're just doing it wrong. Should we not explain to them rather than shitting on them? You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm gonna get blamed that I'm hugging vegetarians or whatever. I'm not. I'm just saying it's a low-hanging fruit if they're actually ethically inclined. So I think like it would be best to like ask them why they're vegetarian or something. I don't know. And then proceed. And not vegan, maybe, right? And then proceed from there. And hear their excuses of I'm doing enough, blah blah blah. Blah, blah. The only animals they save are pigs. Well, no, many more animals, right? The turkeys are not inflicted upon by vegetarians. What else? Yeah, maybe that's it. I mean, I can't. Sheep are not inflicted by them. Well, sheep maybe for wool. Yeah. Goats, I guess. Unless they drink goat milk. Right. I'm getting, yeah. So it's just basically pigs and turkeys, right? Bianca, I'm with you on that one. And then the rest. If they wear leather, then even dogs and cats aren't saved. You find vegetarians defensive? Well, yeah. Sometimes. True. Everybody are. And actually, fuck. If I ever get that fucking script done, and if I actually make a video about it, I'm reading about cognitive dissonance. And frankly, it's a little disheartening. It's much more complicated than the way we usually talk about it, right? And apparently society has a great deal of swaying when it comes to cognitive dissonance. So, and defensiveness, I think it just comes from cogdis, isn't it? What else does it come from? Somebody's poking at your beliefs. You're trying to defend them, however possible. That's cogdis, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Haven't. Right. Yeah. Let's do another one, I guess. On this one. Am I the asshole for not stopping a vegan from eating non-vegan food? Yes, you are the asshole. Yes. Well, let's read on. I eat a lot of plant-based foods for health reasons. I'm not a vegetarian vegan, but from the outside, it does seem that way. I bring lunch from home to the office to eat. And it's always a lot of vegetables, tofu, etc. And no visible meat. But at the same time, it's not vegetarian nor vegan because I might cook it in meat-based broth. Use fish sauce. Sometimes it's got meat on the side, on the inside, just not visible to the outside, or something. Yes, Bianca agrees with my assessment as well. A lot of people in the office have made the assumption that I'm vegetarian vegan, but if they ask me, I always correct them to say I'm not. Recently, there's an office potluck. I brought in some of the food I usually make for myself, all plant-based foods and no meat, and made it clear it's not the vegetarian vegan. It's not for the vegetarian vegan section. So why not? I brought in some of the food I usually made for myself, all plant-based foods, and no meat. I don't understand. If it's all plant-based, what's not vegan in there? Not the AssH0le, you say? Oh, because they warned everybody. Maybe. We'll see. Hold on. Remember, the question is not stop a vegan from eating non-vegan food. Oh, have you read on? And I'm, as usual, stopping to pontificate. Right. Later on, I see a coworker who I assumed was vegetarian vegan eat some of the food that I made. As a general personal rule for the office, I don't make comments about people's food habits or diets. So I didn't say anything, especially because I wasn't 100% sure if they didn't eat meat. Later on, they blamed me for tricking them into eating non-vegan food. They said that that's cognitive. Definitely, the vegan is experiencing cognitive dissonance there. They said I presented myself in a false manner as a vegetarian vegan, and so they assumed that the foods I make would be vegetarian vegan. They said that since I saw them eating my food, I should have stopped them. I don't know, but I think both were uncertain about certain things. I think, I think I agree with Bianca. As it turns out, they had put my dish at the edge of the two sections, right next to the vegan section. So I could see why she mistook my food for being vegan. I moved it further into the right section, but the damage was done. Am I the asshole for not being more loud about my diet, letting people make a... You know what? You know what? No, you're not the asshole for this specific thing, I think, because I think the vegan made the assumptions, right? And didn't do their diligence, so they shouldn't be upset with the person themselves. You're the asshole, though, for adding some stupid food into non-vegan food into clearly vegan food. Why? Why would you not go all the way to plant-based? What does bone broth and fucking fish sauce? What the fuck do they add? What flavor? The fat flavor of bone broth is so fucking delicious and totally not gross and doesn't leave an aftertaste in your mouth so that you have to add it to your fucking veggies? What the actual fuck? Yeah, but they also said they didn't know exactly if that person was vegan. Yeah, I agree with you, Bianca. They're not an asshole for that. They are the asshole for not being vegan. Yeah. 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 I don't know if anything interesting is going... Oh, let's check it out. Not the asshole. What if I kind of office do you work in where so many people inspect your food and observe and comment on what you eat? I mean, so yeah, I think we're lacking lots of information here. how the fuck was the assumption even made, right? That this person was a vegetarian or a vegan or a plant-based or whatever. I mean, just looking into people's food. I mean, I look at people's food at the office, with terror, right? And I usually smell it a mile away. So for that reason, but, but I'm vegan. I'm weird. I have convictions, and I have to know. But I also know none of them are vegan, so I don't know. One of them is kind of like this person. He leans very heavily into plant based. I don't know for what reason. I never talked to him about it. But none of them are vegan. All of them excuse animal abuse and indeed participate in animal abuse. And yeah. So I look at their food with terror. So yeah. All right. Yeah, not but in the US, you cannot believe how much interest, time, and energy into what other people eat is spent. I'm guessing into what other people eat. These types of issues are a long time staple of business-oriented websites and blogs. Okay. Yeah, so I agree. Not the asshole for this, but an asshole in general. Right. Am I the asshole for not trading my vegan meal with vegan? With vegan. It is just worded weird. It should be with a vegan. Just saying with vegan who got a non-vegan meal. I mean, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. This one is a little depends. When I was invited to a friend's wedding, I got a card to indicate which meal I wanted. They were offering a choice of a meat dish or a vegan dish. The meat dish, what kind of fucking wedding is that? The meat dish they were going to serve is one of my least favorite things. When I eat it, I have to spit it out and feel like gagging because it tastes so bad to me. Since I have such an aversion to the meat dish, I decided to check off as wanting the vegan dish. By the time dinner is being served, I am absolutely starved because I didn't have time to eat earlier that day as I ran late. So, well, it seems like they're not the asshole so far. Today, in front of a grocery store, they were handing out free popsicle ice cream, but it wasn't vegan, so I said ew and didn't take one. Good bit of activism there, Bianca. Ew, indeed. Why would you not make a popsicle vegan? So fucking easy. So fucking easy. Right. Some of the people at my table notice this person had a lot of I'm having a hard time to understand this. What I mean is I always ask if it's vegan. Yeah. Obey, I don't know what they mean by this. Table notice, obey us of the other guests. What the fuck did they mean by this? At a neighboring table is having issues because they got served the meat dish instead of the vegan dish, and they are vegan. The waiter goes back to check at the kitchen and get her a vegan dish. Meanwhile, my table's being served, and I get the vegan dish I ordered. One of the people at my table noticed that I have a vegan dish. He knows I am not a vegetarian vegan, so he questioned if I got from the previous what kind of a environment it is that they question you what you eat. They questioned if I got the lady at the neighboring table food by mistake. He unfortunately says this loud enough that the neighboring table hear and everyone starts looking at me. So it's just a case of misunderstanding. It's really a weird misunderstanding. I explained that I actually ordered the vegan dish because I do not like the meat dish. But this time the waiter comes back and explains to the lady that there was a mistake and they do not have another vegan dish as they were only told a certain amount of vegan dishes. So a guy from a ladies' table comes over to me and asks me to trade. What kind of wedding is it? There's only I don't know. Maybe it's a matter of culture. Where I am, it's usually like an open bar kind of. It's like a open food court kind of situation. Obviously with vegan options because like I think, well, not always at my sister's wedding, but that was many years ago before I was vegan. Yeah, it was many years ago before I was vegan, but I don't remember any vegan food there. I remember a vegan at her wedding. I think there wasn't any, but these days gonna be like vegan salads or whatever, right? It's a bit hot. Yes, it's a bit hot. Yes, I'm sweaty. Thank you, the real thing. Thank you for reminding me. Anyways, but what kind of a fucking wedding doesn't have a few extra dishes? Just in case. I mean, where I am, it's a standard operating procedure. Moreover, usually one of them catering services usually make like about twice as much food. And they throw it all away. It's really fucking sad. I used to live in a house where one of the people was working at a catering service, and despite us being like a vegetarian house at the time, I wasn't vegetarian or vegan back then, but they said, "Listen, it's free meat. Would you like me to bring some?" And they did, and it was disgusting by that time. But, anyways, the thing is that a lot of food is being thrown away because of that. But it's like a standard operating procedure, right? That they make at least a couple of dishes more. What kind of a weird wedding is this? They don't even make like a couple of dishes more? Not the asshole. Well, you read already, Bianca, instead of listening to my pontification. Yeah, they don't like the non-vegan dish either, yeah. Hey, Pig's Dream, what's up? Okay, so the guy from a ladies' table asked me to trade. I told him I really can't stand the meat dish. He gets argumentative and says it doesn't matter if I don't like it, I can still eat, and she can't. I said no again. Yeah, not the asshole, I think. He says I'm being a picky little baby and tries to take the plate. Oh, that's just asshole behavior from the person who's bothering them. Then another lady from a table pulls the man away, and I eat my meal. Yeah. Later, when it's time for cake, I get a vegan dessert. Why? Well, because I guess they assumed. It looks just as good as the cake, but I think about the offering to trade the vegan dessert with the lady as I see she got the cake. I ask others at my table. They say no, not to, because this is hard for me to read. Because it will just get the man mad again. And they saw that he was drinking a lot, so I don't. Well, you're not the asshole, but I don't know, accommodating to the wrong people, I guess. At my sister's wedding, they did vegan, gluten-free food just for me. Brought directly to my table while everyone else had to queue for their food. Yeah, you got hate stares. Oh. People are so weird about this shit. Be happy for someone. Someone got ahead a little bit, right? It's not like you got £1,000,000, right? You just got your food before everybody else. Fuck, it's a gluten-free vegan. It's hard for you. It's harder for you than everybody else. Once in a while, you get it. You get a little bit of an advantage. Why do people? I don't understand this. I don't understand people. That drunk guy is the asshole. He didn't. He isn't vegan himself, obviously. Yeah. So double. I don't know what AH is. Oh, asshole for animal abuse and being annoying to others. Yeah. But I think in this case, hey, what's up, Vegan Power Lab? You missed a large portion. That's okay. We're just shooting some shit. So don't worry about it. Yes, special snowflake that day. Yeah. Sometimes I like being the special snowflake. I think it's nice. So, but I think in this case, not giving them the dessert, that's an asshole move. And yeah, I think their initial thought, this person's initial thought was right to do the trade-off this time, and they didn't. Late as everyone is leaving, though, I hear a comment from a guy again saying that me, the fake vegan, well, they never claimed that they're vegan, apparently has issue with cake too. Edit. Apparently a lot of people are confused. Well, because you wrote it like silly. It's really hard to understand what you wrote. My person on here. Apparently a lot of people are confused because I keep getting this question. The card I am referring in the first paragraph came with the invitation and RSVP way before the wedding. The card specifically asked which dish I wanted to check off. And I checked off the vegan dish. Yeah. So what's the verdict? Yeah, I think, again, as usual, yes, you are the asshole for not being vegan. That's number one. You're not the asshole for not trading your dish, the vegan dish, with another. It's not your fault that that person didn't get a dish. It's the catering company's fault. And the fault shouldn't fall on this person. You are the asshole for not trading the cake, though. Yeah. I think you are. You had the intuition to be nice. And then you dissuade from it. And that's what I'm talking about. The cognitive thing, right? The social aspect of diffusing the cognitive dissonance is much stronger than what we give credit for. So I'm really hoping I can finish that actual... I know I keep talking about things that I read about and scripts that I'm writing, and none of them actually actualize. Because I don't want to do fucking YouTube content anymore, I guess. But I keep reading about interesting stuff, and I keep writing scripts about it. I just don't want to record it, okay? I have several huge, long scripts about very interesting stuff. I just don't want to record it. That's all. What's up, Bible Dump podcast? Bible Dumb. Dumb. Is that how you say it in American? Dumb podcast. So let's see what the people say. Not the asshole. It wasn't your mistake to fix. The first time. The second time wasn't your mistake still. But it was an asshole move. And as usual, you are the asshole for not being vegan. Absolutely, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it seems like most people agree. Yeah, let's move on. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yes, I don't think I need to read it. I guess. Well, maybe sometimes. It depends on what they mean. If they mean that they accidentally ate something, then no, you're not the asshole. But let's see. Davy, I like that. Davy is a Bible dumb podcast. Are you Davy? Edit, I am a guy. What the fuck? My entire family are vegans. My dad, especially, is very vocal vegan. He goes to vegan protests, was in vegan groups in our old city. He is a vegan activist, which I love, but not trying to paint those things as I'm not trying to paint those things as bad. Really respect him for his thoughts. Wish there was a comma there. It would be easier to read. Well, I guess there were some assumptions made about them, or him. My brother and I have both been raised vegan our entire lives. What a joyous thing to be raised as. Wow. At school, it's always made me feel othered. Well, that wasn't the veganism's fault. That was the carnist system's fault. Is the best way to explain it. Never able to eat anything sold in the school canteen. At friends' birthdays, never able to eat a piece of cake with my friends. You see, that's what I'm saying. Social aspect. It's fucking insane how strong it is. That's the thing that's preventing a vegan world, I'm telling you. So, actually, give me a sec. So, actually, me reading about Cogdis, I'm starting to change my mind, slowly but surely, on making, just straight up making meat illegal. I think it should happen. I think the society will follow. Will there be an uprise? Maybe. Will people go crazy and some of the bigger weirdos start just killing animals for food? Just like going gung-ho into the woods? Yeah, maybe. But in the end, yeah, I think that would be, I don't know. I'm starting to think that would be the best way to get to a vegan world. Just fucking banning the thing, closing it down, just shutting it down. Yes, forcing everybody to be vegan by default. Because the social aspect is so fucking strong. It's really difficult to break through. Only like the most determined or the most independent thinkers are going vegan so far. And most people are not like that. Most people just really rely on their social identity. Hey, what's up, Marley? Like, I don't know. What do you think, people? Let me know. What do you think? Just straight up, like, making it illegal. I think it would do more good than harm. Like as a position, right? I don't know if there is even a possibility to do that shit. But like as a moral position, would I, if I had to press a button, would I make it illegal to sell meat? I think so. Yeah, I think so. And other animal products, of course. When I say meat, I mean the entire endeavor. I don't know. I'm going back a little bit to read your comments because weird to start with that edit. Calling a diet or edit. Yeah. Was gonna think the same, Bianca. Yeah. Boo, cry me a river. Absolutely. Well, it's that's what I'm saying. The social identity was the lack of social identity was really hard on them. So on one hand, yes, Crimea River, but on the other hand, it just has that much of a strong pull for many people, most people, I would say. So I don't know. It's both. It's both. I don't think there is a contradiction to say that both are correct. People were upset when smoking in public building was outlawed. Yeah, I was upset. I was one of those people. I was a smoker, and I raged against it. I raged really hard. Now it's no problem anymore. Yeah. I actually switched around afterwards. While still being a smoker, I was really starting to get upset with people when they were used smoking places where they can't, right? And by that time, I knew, okay, the end is near. I'm gonna quit smoking really soon. When I started raging against people smoking in places where they're not supposed to, I knew I'm going. That's it. The cognitive dissonance is swaying in the other direction. People will always get upset. Great idea. Make eating animals illegal. I think so. I think so. I think just forcing everybody. Yeah. We're already blamed for it. Why wouldn't we do it? Have I seen The Boys? I can't stand the show. I tried many times. I can't stand it. Something about it that is I'm gonna say it. It's a bit too misogynistic for me. The feminist in me is screaming when I try to watch The Boys several times. In the last episode, the sheep. There's a sheep with a superpower. Oh, maybe I just watch that. I just watch that little clip online, and that would make me happy. Animal agriculture, exploitation, and hunting need to be outlawed worldwide. Well, yeah. Yes. First of all, I don't mean to say, I don't want you to think that because I'm thinking about it a little bit that I'm saying no. Yes. I'm just thinking about the scope of it and our actual ability to do it. That's what I'm thinking about. I agree with you fully, Bianca, but I don't know. Should be 100% illegal, says Vegan Power Lab. There will still be a black market with animals who are easier to hide, but it's a start. I agree. Some vegans should go into politics, guys. Some vegans should swallow the pill and go into politics. And that's the problem. That's the monster that feeds itself. People who actually have the fucking bravery to go vegan. They're independent thinkers. They're a bit of outside of the social norms, right? And then you ask them to go into politics. It's fucked up. But they gotta. We have to train some young vegans to go into politics in a couple of years. We gotta do it. I don't know how. Somebody's gotta do it. It's really, really fucking important. We need vegans in politics. Actual fucking vegans that can make the argument for ethical veganism, I guess. You were a smoker back then too! Bianca, I never knew this about you. You were a smoker. Holy shit. I'm way back on the comments. I'm sorry. Mali, I am still anti-smoke. Anything to reduce air pollution and cigarette pollution, that's for sure. I will still be called the asshole. Yeah, I understand. There's also some awful exploitation. Yes, lots of shows for some reason. There are some shows that's just huge AA. AA is what we call animal exploitation in my secret, in our secret Discord. Yeah, the show is just gruesome fast. Yeah. You'd go into politics, cheap, if you had money. Well, the money is fundraised. You don't need your own money. Cheap. Cheap for politics. Holy shit. Yes, please. Cheap. Go into politics. Whatever you... let's find out what we need to do to get you into politics. I think you'd be great. I think you'd be amazing. You need a bit of training on being very specific. But that can happen. And we'll get you money. Wherever you are. Politicians don't need their own money. They can just fundraise. It's very hot. I have sweat stains. I just noticed them. If you spoke Dutch, well, you can learn that as well. When the world is forced to go vegan, things will already be problematic. I'm sorry, I'm very, very in the back with the comments, but I'm trying to get there. I think at the point where it will be possible to make meat illegal either democratically or revolutionarily, I think you meant, there will probably already be enough vegans to change the cultural traditions. I'm starting to be suspicious about the ability to turn, to make even 10% of the world vegan. I'm starting to be suspicious about that. Really needs to be a certain, like, strong, brave person to turn into vegan in this culture of social identity. True vegans for president? Yes. I want to go into politics, says Bible Dump. Guys, we need to create a people who are willing to go into politics coalition and get you the funds and get you the education that you need and get you in there. I'm serious. I think this is the future. Bible Dump, seriously. Please write me an email. Because I'm in a revolutionary fucking mood. And I think we need to start doing this, seriously. We think, to start training politicians. Yes, get on your city council. Get it to the Congress. You're American, right? Get it to the Congress. CGI Octopus, I don't know what that's about. The real presidents, mayors, politicians, they are the ones who change communities themselves without the public, without the public paying for it. Yes, in the UK, there is an actual, I don't know what it is, like, I think, it's like a political house or something. It's like a national agency called the Nudge, right? I think Michelle Lowe was talking about this. I name my Discord server after them. Their entire existence is to nudge the people into a certain direction, right? About certain things. Imagine if the Nudge got the case to nudge people into veganism. That would be amazing. We need people in the Nudge. We need vegans in the actual office. I don't know. But I agree with you, Marley. I agree with you. I think politicians are making the decisions, not people. Cheap for president, absolutely. Training, being specific. A little bit. Well, Chip, we talked about this. There is a little bit of okay, the way politicians talk, they say things in a very specific way. Sean Baker kind of talks like that as well. Sean Baker sometimes gets vegans to outrage, to react to something when he said things in such a specific way that you pour your own meaning into it, right? Where Sean can say, well, that's not what I meant, very easily. Sean is very good at that. Sean Baker. I can give him a compliment. He's very good at social media. Terrible person otherwise. But yeah, politicians speak in a very specific way, right? They're not gonna leave things ambiguous. They can't. Or if they leave things ambiguous, that's on purpose as well. That's specific as well, right? You would be a fantastic leader. I agree with Bimbledom. I agree. The city council is a great idea. Yes. I'm still going. I'm sorry. I'm still behind a little bit. Okay. Octopus is CGI again. Is it cheap? It's SIP. It's written SIP, but it says chip. You don't care. That's good. Wow. City council is a great idea, says Marley. One of my family friends got into the municipal council. He ended up becoming the right hand of the mayor. Yeah, has done so much. Yeah. The question now becomes, if we train vegans to be politicians, do they just not say that they're vegan until they get higher up? Are they being a little bit of a sneaky about it? Is that, well, actually, you find everything out about a politician once they become a public figure, aren't you? You live in Texas. I'm sorry to hear. Congress would be next to impossible for an atheist vegan. Oh, shit. Well, do you have to run for where you are at? Can you not relocate? Can you not relocate to California or some shit like that? Like a Hollywood Council, the West Hollywood Council would be interesting. It helped with my mental sustainability loss and other homes. That's nice, Molly. It's very nice. It's a long road, and you have to do a lot of grunt work for others first to get anywhere. Yeah, Texas is a Christian meat state. Absolutely. Texas is a horrible place, isn't it? When it comes to animals. So many animals suffer there, and so much environmental destruction happens there. That's also cogdis. Their livelihood depends on destroying the environment in Texas, right? Of not giving a shit how much water they use up in Texas. Their livelihood depends on it. So they have to completely ignore and even say environmental mumbo jumbo is wrong. It's Bill Gates, it's the libs, it's the fucking... Holy shit. It's a whole thing. It's cogdis again. I think cogdis is ruling this world. I think it's ruining this world. The fucking cognitive dissonance, or our inability to deal with it, actually. I think that's what it is. I'm creating a conspiracy. Everything is ruined by our inability to deal with cognitive dissonance. I'm pretty sure. I'm getting there to being incredibly sure about it. You can be diplomatic for sure. That's true. And you have the nerves of an elephant. Seriously, you're so good at staying just calm. It's amazing, Chief. That's an amazing tendency for a politician. I think you should go for it. Really. Being sneaky is good. It's impossible for people to not know you're vegan. Yeah, for sure. You have so many videos. Your face is out there, for sure. Davey is very likable. Yeah. Michael has been lurking. That's it. Davey, when are you starting to go into politics? And what do you need for it? Let's find you like a vegan mob that can push you on, that can find you the budget, and just find you another 2 or 3 like pet platforms to run on, you know, so that you know you can't win on veganism. It should be secondary platform. You should have another platform of something that people care about, that you can run on, right? So let's get you like a little bubble that will push you up into politics. I think it's so important. I think it's, yeah, vegans should go into politics more. Texas also has other farms. Just promote support for them. Yeah, yeah. Go for the support the local farmers, the plant farmers. Cogdis, yes. First order of business. Everybody has to go to therapy and learn critical thinking. I don't know if you can learn critical thinking in therapy, can you? And I'm not going to therapy. No fucking way. The last time was disastrous. They just need to get into a political science program. Yeah, then volunteer. Yeah. Ooh, that sounds good. Second plan, getting the Bible out of government. Amazing. I mean, in Texas, you get no votes. But if you move, yeah, absolutely. If you move like into a lib state like California, yeah, you got a good chance. I know one vegan political party, says on and off. It got dissolved from the inside by welfareists. Oh, Vegan Power Lab says two separate things: therapy for emotional intelligence and critical thinking for regular intelligence. Yes, I agree. And I finally caught up with the chat. Move to Canada and fix our prime minister issue. Well, you have to check, Mali, if non-Canadians can run for Canadian offices, though. Yeah. If not, we're gonna have to find a Canadian vegan to run for politics, Mali. Like a vegan political party could survive with the vegan infighting. Well, I can send them the rules of my Discord, and they'll have no choice. The rules of my Discord are no infighting, no NTT on each other, and no personal lives. Just animal activism, animal rights activism. That's it. Just concentrate on a goal. And then everybody can have their own ideas, right? It just means we're not in a cult. That's all. Guys, we disagree on most things. It just means we're individuals. It's okay. We don't need to agree on everything. It would be nice, but it doesn't have to. I mean, it would be nice if everybody, thought the way I think about veganism, because, that would be nice for me because that's what I think about veganism. But realistically, we don't have to agree on everything. All we have to do is learn how to discuss the shit without blowing it up, or learn how to shut up about it and just concentrate on animals. That's all we have to do. That's all we have to do in the vegan movement. We don't need to decide what veganism is. We don't, really. Promise you. I also want to bring science back to decision making. What do you mean by that? I wish I could teach religion also. What do you mean by that? Being a cryptic chip. I don't understand. Americans find a way to mess with Canada. I bet they do, Molly. I bet they do. We have a vegan political party in Canada. It's just super tiny. Well, let's find out how to make it bigger. More vegan activists just go into that party and fix shit. I think just throw bodies in there. Just throw people in there. And yeah, maybe, advocate for welfareism for a little bit to get picked up by the people who care about welfareism. And then go boom and drop vegan legislation on them. I don't know. I'm trying to be sneaky. I'm not trying to say that welfareism is good. Nobody fucking clip this and trying to say that I think welfareism is good. I don't. I'm just trying to be sneaky. I'm just trying to tell politicians to go boom with vegan legislation and don't platform it. Don't platform with it when they're going into politics. That's what I'm saying. Good politician, cryptic enough, yeah. Science as in don't forbid medical procedures like abortions. Yeah. Teaching religions. Well, religions to be taught in all... sorry, what? Taught, I think. Teaching religions. Well, religions to be taught in all schools as fiction. That you can choose to believe in. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. See? It's not radical. It's good ideas. It's good ideas. Should we do... Let's continue for a little bit, I guess. Let's read this. Animals, yeah. Legal personhood is I actually got a little bit upset that the guys that rescued beagles didn't get a trial. I know. It's a good thing for the people themselves. For the people who rescued the beagles. It's a good thing for them. But for fuck's sakes, I would have liked to see that trial actually discussing the personhood of dogs, right? And from there, extrapolation to animals would be easy breezy. Seriously. So I'm a bit upset that that trial is not going to happen. Yeah. In all fairness, I think what would make a huge difference and we could get a lot of people on board with is this. The right to be vegan, to be protected by law. Well, it is in the UK. Is it not in Netherlands? It would make it mandatory for hospitals and institutions to provide plant-based foods. I was hospitalized a couple of times, and there were no vegan versions. I don't know, we don't produce enough demand either. We don't go into hospitals. I was in a hospital not because I was sick, it was because some other stuff. So, I'm not sick enough to be in a hospital. You know what I mean? And vegans are not sick enough to be in a hospital. So there's no demand. Great idea though, yeah. I agree, Martin. Well, it's not as a ideology, but rather as a diet choice. Yeah. Hold on. Pop this out. It's kind of weird. Oh, there you go. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Here. But I just needed to pop something out. To see better your comments. There you go. Now I can see it well. Right. So, am I the asshole for breaking my vegan diet? Yes! Sorry for screaming, but you're not supposed to. It's not supposed to blow your head off. I apologize anyways. My entire family is vegan. Oh, we read all of this. So my brother both been raised. You were othered. Crimea River. Never able to eat anything sold in a school canteen. His friends hold birthdays with cake. Yeah. Or to be one who says we can't go to that restaurant. They don't serve any vegan food. Always having to explain why I'm not allowed to try a bite of their sandwich. They aren't huge things, but they are things that make me stick out. So this is what I'm talking about. This is a conformist. And how did the vegan raise a conformist? Maybe it's just a matter of, I don't know, not nature and not nurture, I don't know. But, yeah. Mauli says we should still have fully plant-based menus for people with cardiac problems and allergies. Yeah, it should be available for everyone in the hospital. Yeah, feeding people. Well, they usually feed people a thing that doesn't necessarily raise the prevalence of cardiac arrest, like I don't know, chicken breasts. I don't think it's associated, or like fish. I don't think it's associated with CIA. But yeah, Marley. I mean, the point is, I don't know if I agree nutritionally. I definitely agree ethically. Is what I'm saying. Because I don't know. Maybe it depends on the hospitals as well. Nobody's selling sausage, like nobody's giving sausage here in the hospitals. They usually give something like chicken breasts and fish. And those things are not associated with heart problems. Yeah. Since I'm an awkward guy anyway, it just doesn't help me socially, they say. He says. Well, he stated that he's a guy right there. I don't know why the edit was necessary. Maybe we'll find out. So when we moved cities and I joined a new school last Monday, oh, they're babies still. They're still young. They still go to school. I decided that I'm not going to follow the vegan diet while I'm at school. I kept this to myself because I know my parents wouldn't support it and would be angry. When at home or with my parents, I will follow the vegan diet. But if I'm out with my friends or at school, I'm not going to say. In my mind, this was respectful of my parents' wishes. No meat in the house or around them, but myself is different. I have a trouble reading today, I guess. My brother and I both go to this new school. Since we don't share a dinner time, I don't tell him that I wasn't going to follow the vegan diet. I didn't think he would support it, and I thought he would tell Dad. Things have been going all right, but I didn't know that on Friday my brother's dinner time would be at the same time as mine. I was sitting with some new friends, and I was eating a cheese pizza. This is the only non-vegan food I've eaten so far. I want to try pepperoni, but still feel a little scared. And my brother caught me and asked what I was doing eating pizza. I tried to play it off, but I knew I was screwed. My brother just seems a little bit like I don't know. My brother told my parents, and now everyone is really upset at me. I've been grounded, and my dad said going to call my new school and tell them that if they sell me non-vegan, well, that's so. Here's the thing. I'm not a parent, so I don't know. But I don't know. This feels like a wrong way to parent somebody. I don't know. Again, I'm not a parent. It just seems. I don't know, the wrong thing to do to your child for screwing up. You know what I mean? He's a child. The kid is an asshole because a priori he's not vegan anymore, right? But it's also, I think, I don't know, it feels like the wrong way to parent. You know what I mean? They should watch the Minion, get the ethics right. Yeah. The asshole for calling it a diet. The kid is an asshole. I agree, but I'm just saying the parents are kinda, I don't know. They're being, they're not being the asshole, right? They're saving animals. But they're not being productive either, I think. That's what I'm saying. That kid isn't vegan by choice, yeah? You can't force them to be vegan though, yeah? Oh, maybe this is a carnist fantasy, forcing your kids to be vegan. Oh, could be. Feels like his parents didn't teach him, yeah. Could be a BS story, yeah, Bianca, yeah. I agree. I didn't even think about that possibility. Could be a fantasy, yeah. Well, Marley, you have morals. Apparently this kid doesn't have morals. Apparently this kid's want for social acceptance is bigger than his ethics, right? I wouldn't have done this, yeah. Would have asked them about going to counselor or something because they were having social problems and feeling left out. Yeah. Just, you're talking about parents now, I understand. Depression can be a big motivator. Yeah. Hi, Navia, what's up? Being raised vegan but thinking it's a diet is wanting pepperoni, yeah. The This, like, from the beginning, I didn't say it before, but from here already, I had the feeling that, I don't know, there is some discrepancy between the parents and the kid. You know, I don't know. Yeah, I think you teach the wise, as Bible dumb. Not force your kids to make the same choices. Kids aren't property either, yeah. This felt like the kid wasn't given agency either. I'm jaded from my time vetting vegans for an ethical server. So I always think of something like that. Yeah. You've been taught. I'm leaning more and more towards BS, no ethical vegan. Well, with the beginning was pretty clear. He says breaking my vegan diet. In the beginning, it was very clear. This kid has kind of no regard for ethics. Whether the story is BS or not, the kid is obviously doesn't have regard for ethics, right? No ethical vegan would force their children. I don't know. Vegan parents can be bad parents. I don't think vegans are excluded from that, especially if they put a lot of. I don't know. I don't want to say that. That would be speculation. My two sons never had the inclination to eat flesh, even though my ex-wife and I brought them up as vegetarians. Are they still vegetarians? Or are they vegan? There are YouTube videos from Carney's kids trying to infiltrate vegan servers. Bianca, send me this, please. Could be easy content while I'm writing my arias, which I might never publish. What's the OP's name? There you go. Deleted. We don't know the OP's name. Maybe we'll find out in the comments in a second. But I want to finish the story. Hold on. And tell them that, yeah, that's a dick move on the parent's side. I don't know. I'm hesitant because animals are getting hurt, right? But it just sounds like bad parenting. Right. Which is going to make me seem like a weirdo now. The kid, yeah. Tried to explain to him that I was trying to be respectful by not doing it yet. This kid. I don't know. But my parents just gave me a huge lecture about how I'm so selfish for breaking the diet. He said he can't trust me anymore, and now I feel guilty. In one half of my brain, and in another, I'm telling myself it isn't that big of a deal. And they're overreacting. Yeah, the kid has no ethics. How would he, though? Right? From parents. So, yeah, this is not adding up. Either they're shit parents that didn't instill actual ethics into their kid, or this is a bullshit story. I'm with Bianca now. I don't know if I'm just being blind. Please, no debates about the ethics of vegan diet. What? I don't care to debate it with anyone. I'm sure there are subreddits where people will be happy too. Please, please, how can we focus on your situation when you're saying, please, no debates on the ethics of vegan diet? What the fuck else is it about? That's what your dad is upset about, right? If it's a real story, right? Let's assume that it's a real story. That's what your dad is upset about. Not about you not adhering to a diet, about you abandoning one of the most important things in his life, the ethics. Oh, man. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, boy. One son is still vegetarian, the other, along with his wife and 2 children, are vegan. Nice. Both of my daughters are vegan. I hope they stay. Yeah. Sounds like a story wanting to bad vegan parent reaction. Yeah. It's creative writing. Hmm. Yes, this is a fake story, you say, Molly. Yeah, exactly, Davy. Everyone I know is a vegan parent has said the same thing. Oh, now I have to go watch what you said. I hope they stay vegan, but who knows what decisions they will make. I just reinforce the reason I am whenever I can. Yeah, that's a good idea. Bible dumb, I reckon they will stay vegan doing personal experience. We don't know that, Martin. I mean, sometimes people are just conformists, aren't they? And it's easy to conform to a non-vegan ethics than it is to a vegan ethics. Yeah. Sounds like he doesn't understand the ethics or severity of the consequences. I hope somebody's given the flogging in the way I did, just by saying, "What the fuck are you talking about? No vegan ethics. This is the only thing that matters here. The only thing, seriously." So his parents are plant based, not vegan. Well, no, he says that the dad is an activist. He says that his dad is an activist. We're gonna go into the comments in 1 second. I just wanna see what you guys are saying. If it's real, yeah. It could be also be puberty and rebellion kid. Yeah. People change their minds, right? People change their minds. People even change their minds on ethics. That's what Cogdis does. If all of a sudden, right, it's easier to revert into thinking than stay in the action you no longer believe in. So people will change their ethics. Sometimes people will even, accidentally eat non-vegan food and will change their ethics accordingly. And just drop the vegan ethics altogether. I've seen it happen. I'm surrounded by ex-vegans. Yeah. One son is 43, other 40, and neither have ever eaten flesh. That's amazing. Yeah. We have to read the comments. We will. Thanks, Bianca. But him calling it a diet is saying it's not a big deal. Yeah. He's either not thought about ethics or it's BS. Yeah. I agree. The story sounds like how a non-vegan thinks a vegan parent would be. Well, some parents are shit, though. I don't know if veganism, takes away from that. There are vegan assholes. Quite a few. There are. It's true. And there are vegan bad communicators as well, which, if this story is real, just sounds like the dad is a bad communicator, right? So, yeah, vegans are forcing their kids. Not the asshole, the first comment says. It's really unfortunate. Your brother ratted you out. Right. So the entire thing is deleted. The person is deleted. Yeah. Just because the OP is deleted. Yeah, I think I agree. This is BS. I thought he would, which is why I didn't tell him. As soon as he saw, I knew it would be, or he would tell my parents. He's like my 10th golden boy. That should be more like him. That part about your dad making his discrimination complaint to the school. That's not what he said. If the animal project is hilarious to me, that's not what he said, though. Since he's an activist circles, I think he would know that's not discrimination. You're not the asshole. I don't know. I think he's truly saying he will embarrass me in front of everyone. Why is it embarrassing to be vegan? The fuck is that? Of any things that can be said about being vegan in a non-vegan world, embarrassing. It's not one of them. Well, it's because this kid doesn't talk about ethics, right? Like, standing up for your standing up for your ethics. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. That's not embarrassing. Even if all the people around you, right, don't agree with your ethics, it's not embarrassing to stand up for your ethics. I don't understand. This is the thing. The kid just has, if it's real, the kid has no ethics. I have a sneaky suspicion that your dad is worried he will lose status in the vegan community. Fuck off. I can't even control his own children. No. That's not what's happening. Vegans know about the agency of people. They know about this. That means he has something to lose. No, you're a dumbass. You're an asshole, not an asshole aficionado. You're an asshole. Timely egg. Your egg came out of the asshole. So you're an asshole altogether. You're an asshole and you eat food that comes out of assholes. That's what you are, timely asshole. Oh, now I'm getting upset at something, at a post from 3 years ago, I think. It's from a long time ago. Wow, 1 month ago. Oh, this is a new one. Fuck. Well, let's find another, maybe. Oh, Timely Egg gave us another speech. I'm not gonna read that shit. Not the asshole. They just keep saying it's not the asshole. Your parents are the kind of vegans that make other people hate vegans. No. Cogdis makes other people hate vegans. Cogdis makes people. Comment deleted by user. Oh. I really wish I could see what this said. Yeah, I'm starting to get really convinced that it's BS. Sounds like veganism is not just a diet in your family. Thank you. Thank you, Jeepers. Jesus. I think Jeepers Creepers is a known Reddit vegan. I think so. I think I'm a friendo. Isn't that your friend? Where do I know this name from? Let me check something. Sorry. Talk amongst yourself for a second. I know that name. I think they are in our new Reddit channel, Pig's Dream. Can you help me out as well? Oh, I can't check it now. I can check it on my phone, maybe. No, maybe it's not. The lurker was made to say something. I'm sorry. It's probably not your friend. It's probably Jeepers Creepers. It's just the name that I know. I think they are in our AMA channel, Pig's Dream. Yeah, no, I'm not making much sense. I'm sorry. Everybody is what and ha. I'm not making much sense. Pig's Dream. You have a new AMA channel on Reddit. Is this person in there? Jeepers Creepers. That's what I'm asking. Because I know this name. Who's Jeepers Creepers? Seriously, guys. Oh, where's the AMA channel? It's gone. Well, anyways, let's continue reading. So you deleted it. That's okay. Okay. It sounds like veganism is not just a diet in your family. It is a religion. Oh no, I should read on. I never learn. I should fucking read on. It's not just a diet because it's ethics. It's not a fucking religion. It's ethics. It's fucking ethics. Oh man, I should have read on. This Jeepers Creepers person just seemed like I recognized this handle. Oh man. A moral code that your worldview is built around. It's fucking ethics. And not all ethics is a fucking religion. Why do people do this with their brains? Why? Why? And if he begins to question the merits of the belief system under which you were raised. He's not, though. He's not. He doesn't want to talk about ethics. He says it specifically. He's not questioning it. He's not talking about it at all. He's talking about the praxis of it. He's not questioning the beliefs. This is pissing me off. This is pissing me off. Why are people like this? Why are they making these assumptions? It's called this is an assumptions. This is what's ruining the world. We have to get rid people of We have to teach people how to deal with cognitive dissonance and how not to make assumptions. Just ask. Just read. Just react to that. Don't make assumptions. That's all. Fuck. It's baseless as well. The kid specifically said, don't talk to me about the moral beliefs. So he's not questioning it, is he? The kid just, if this is real, the kid just wants to not give a fuck. That's all. It's a good thing that I have low blood pressure usually, because it's definitely up now. It's definitely fucking up. Read on, Pigstream. Thanks. Thanks, Pigstream. Now you say it. Alright. Feels like a bot account, yeah. Cause the responses are so problematic. Yeah, maybe. Not the asshole to deciding to forge your own path. What do you mean? He's not forging his own path. He's just falling for social pressure, if this is real. I think the time in your school, kid don't know about veganism and the manner vegan at home, not necessarily at school. You want about it the very I don't want to read this person anymore. Fuck this person. Being vegan is a personal choice. No. I mean, yes, but it's not what you mean. You mean something else when you say a personal choice. Yes, it's a personal choice to stand with your ethics, to stand up for your ethics. It's a personal choice, something that you have to decide. But what you mean by it is that something you can decide willy-nilly without considering the actual ethics behind it. That's what you mean about it. I need to calm down. I need to calm down. Shit. I want a tirade. I don't want to read this anymore. Let's go to something else. So this is from a month ago. The person deleted the account. Yeah, it's fucking bullshit. You know what? Maybe somebody make the claim that it's bullshit. That's what I want to read about. Yeah. What's the vegan conundrum? I'm seconding the advice. Go fuck yourself then. NTA, we're just gonna skip all the NTAs. I'm a vegan and you are NTA. Then, yeah. Well, then you're not fucking vegan. No, I'm joking. I'm not saying that. It's just, I don't know. He's going to call my new school, blah, blah, blah. How the fuck? Okay. Hi, I'm a father, and I've been vegan for 33 years. You're old enough to make informed decisions about what you eat. You've decided that you don't want to be vegan. You didn't break your diet. You broke his. Oh, fuck you. You are your own person. Yeah. The kid can make his personal decisions. Yeah. Well, yeah. I think the father was a bit of an asshole as well. You know. Like, I know when parents expect something from me that they never instilled in me. That sucks, right? Seems sus. Fake person. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, let's see. Actually, posts. BMX bike, just turned 51, trying to learn my 80s tricks. Nice tricks. Nothing about being vegan. Not ever. It's about BMX drinks. Yeah. This got my blood boiling today. I don't know what it was. The posts are removed. Everyone in these posts is either non-vegan or removed. Have you noticed? School ID pics. All right. Thanks for sharing. Okay. So it's just nothing. I don't know nothing about veganism or the bunch of posts that have been removed. I don't know. Friendo, you are good at this shit. Does this look a bit like a vegan profile on fucking Reddit? I don't think so. I have no debate about the ethics of a vegan diet. I do have major issues with activist vegans. Go fuck yourself. Not a vegan, Friendo says. Friendo is the authority of Reddit. There you go. 33 years vegan. I saw something sus. Yeah, same. You're your own person and can decide to harm others whenever you want. Yeah. Well, he doesn't want to talk about ethics. Just want to talk about this disconnected thing. The food, right? The food that would make him more socially acceptable. Yeah. Yeah, I find it incredibly sus that the person basically deleted his account after this post. NTA, I'm a vegetarian. Well, no one gives a shit about that. Yeah, Bianca is boiling now. Yeah, VPN, what were you talking about? I was talking about some vegetarians. Some vegetarians are not ethically based, but others. Maybe they're just inconsistent in their ethics. Search fake in the comments. Thanks. I'll do that. Fake. Nope. BS. No, well. Hold on. Being vegan is a personal choice. This is... Where are all the vegans? Have no debate. NTM, a vegetarian. No one should be able to control. Yeah. Deleted. Comment removed by moderator. Comment removed by moderator. Now that's sus, innit? That's sus. Yeah. Search fake, yeah. Only one comment, yeah. Not with the browser. Comment search from Reddit. How do I do that? Tell me. On the top of the comments, Reddit has a search for comments. Let me get there. Here? Save, hide, report. Search comments. Okay. Fake. The stories sound fake. Vegan Power Lab just saved my blood pressure. Nobody should be able to control what you eat unless it's dog meat. Have you seen a friend's profile pic? It's something. The story sounds fake. To be honest, most of stuff here is fake. However, no, you are not the asshole. If the story sounds fake, right? You accusing somebody of being fake. How can you then say they're not the asshole? I mean, the story is fake, so based on that, because it's fiction, right? So in a fictional story, I guess. It's one of them, the antecedent is false. So therefore, the consequent, even if it's true, the proposition is false. There! I put the fucking formal logic in here. There you go. The story sounds fake. It's not stories I hear fake. That is clearly fake. You're the asshole by you judge like the story is true. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If this person knew some formal logic, they'd know that the antecedent here is false. Therefore, the consequent must, even if it's true, the conclusion is going to be false. I hope I said it right, on and off. Judge my formal logic. Yeah. So just one fake. That's for BS. We're gonna. This is an attempted act to emotional manipulation. It's the intention of this tactic is not only to paint themselves as the victim, despite the fact the commenter chose to insert themselves in a conversation that didn't involve them, but to try and make me defensive and react as such. Notice the repeated phrases and languages from earlier comments. That's not a coincidence. It is part of the tactic to repeat easily digestible and remembered phrases that will outlast any memory of the context of the argument. Pair that with their absolute refusal to not only actually read what I said. Well, it just sounds like drama. Fuck that. Literally none of the studies. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm done with this. That's fine. My blood pressure is not letting me think properly. Yes. Many stories here are fake just to get a rise out of people. Yeah. Maybe we can construct the AssH0le story that turns many people vegan. Somebody work on that and come into my Discord server to work on that. Many stories here fake. The AssH0le rules you judge like they're true. For real. Does anyone else get triggered as easily by trolls as I do? I can't engage with disingenuous animal eaters without getting depressed and angry. Depends. Depends. I think Bible dumb that going for epistemology as a general rule will mitigate the triggering. That's what I try to do. I just try to go for the epistemology without even addressing the buffoonery, because it's usually some stupid shit that you heard 10,000 times properly. Just catch them on epistemology and then they fuck off immediately. They don't want to talk about how they get to their conclusions. Avoid them for that reason. Sounds like a difficult thing. It's better to make a carnist look like a crazy person. Try to construct a carnist story about harming animals that can pass. I don't need to do that, Marley. I have a Instagram page about the goings on small farms and homesteads. Those people are fucking insane. So I don't need to make shit up. I just can copy paste their post if it was legal on Reddit. I just could do that. And that would look fucking insane. Oh, fuck. Something like we raise dogs. Yeah, Elwood. Elwood should write in the AssH0le. Yeah, oh, fuck, that's a good idea. If somebody has a Molly's ear, they should tell them. They should tell her. Something like we raise dogs and chickens and we put them in a box and accidentally send the dogs into the slaughterhouse. Shit. That's so good. That's so good, Chip. Oh my god. Oh, that's amazing. I'm gonna do that. I have an account that's called Meat is Love. I'm gonna do that with that account. That's amazing. Ellie is equated to Elwood. Yeah. Well, Ellie is very busy. Don't want to bother with that stuff. That's a really good idea, Chip. Amazing. Get ChatGPT to write it. No, I'm a better writer, and we don't do ChatGPT anymore, Chip. We do Gemini. Gemini is a better writer, frankly. And also the company offsets their environmental footprint. So Gemini, guys, switch to Gemini from ChatGPT. Much better writer, seriously. Much, much better. But also writes terribly. Maybe I'll let them write the framework, but then I'll edit it. It is perfect, absolutely. Cheap. You're a genius. That would trigger the fuck out of people. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, I probably shouldn't do it from the Meet is Love account. Probably should do it from something else. I don't have a. I need an account that it's not vegan related. Maybe I can build it up. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna copy paste this into my Discord, and I might just build up my account a little bit. The Meet is Love account, so that it's not the first post on Reddit. You know, it would be the first post. It would be called bullshit immediately. Yeah. Well, it's not a throwaway account. This is the account that I work with on Harmsteader. But yeah, I need to build it up, is what I'm saying. Maybe I'll post in the Homesteader thing as well. It's really, really good. Really, really good idea, Chip. You should get the idea role in my Discord. Made a new account for neighbors won't recognize and come for me or something like that. No. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's a good idea. It could be a good excuse. Had to had to delete my my fucking Reddit account for the fear of no. It should, I mean, I wrote it down, but yeah. No. I think the person should be like just. Am I the asshole for accidentally sending dogs to slaughter? And trigger the entire fucking Reddit. That is such a good idea. Oh my god. I will share them with you, being a Power Lab. You know what? I'm gonna do a video about it. If it ever happens. Like, after it happens. I'm gonna do a video about it. So that you get to see the fruit of your idea. Not something related to farming. What do you mean by that, Molly? I already have an account. It's really well, I guess I could create a different account. Or maybe rename it. Meat is Love. It's a bit on the nose, isn't it? It's a little bit on the nose. I'll give it a less suspicious name. Many people. It could be a good outreach starter. Oh yeah, I read you a story from Am I the Asshole on Reddit and just read this story, Chip. It could be. But a lot of people would stop to do live MA. Oh, you could just write it on a placard. That's what you mean, Bible dumb. Many people here make an account just for one posting. Yeah, but I don't want to look like this person. Like this fake story person. I want people to take it seriously. Make an account just for posting the excuse. How would it happen, though, that you put dogs in boxes and send them? Now I'm trying to pick it apart. Because now I have to write the actual story. Now I have to, it has to make sense. Let me read it again, what you wrote. One sec. We raise dogs and chickens, and we put them in a box and accidentally send the dogs to the slaughterhouse. It's so funny, but now that I have to construct an actual story from it. Oh man, how do I do that? We are gonna live through that post for sure. You should. I should wait to engage. I'm definitely. Yeah. I understand. No, a carnist name is good to make the carnist sound crazy. Use my name if you want. Marley something. All right, I'll use it. Well, puppies, not dogs. Well, why would you put puppies in boxes? Oh, you say the breed puppies for sale, and they put them in boxes to ship them. By the way, homesteaders do that. Animal abusers do that. They breed animals and they order them online, so animals come in boxes. How fucked up is that? I've posted about that on my Harmsteader. By the way I say it is probably not. You don't even know what I'm saying, so there you go. Harmsteader on Instagram. For the flashbacks of Marley and me. Yeah. Hold on. Was that the origin story of dog eggs? Yes, a puppy mill. Yeah. And make the story about how he fought with his wife about it, because she's in charge of labeling the boxes. I'm adding that to the story. All right, and I'm adding this is an animal breeder, so the puppies were about to get shipped to clients. So now we need to add to the story. We're writing the story together. This is fun. Now we need to add to the story how he got upset slaughterhouse workers calling him about it, right? Because I bet slaughterhouse workers would also get upset about such a thing. Lead with that your chickens are free range. That's a good idea. I'm writing that down as well. We are creating the story. You know that game that you have a folded up paper on which hold on, give me a second. Chat box, where are we? I understand. There you go. It would be easier if I put my thing here. There you go. No, it would be easier to write. So you know this game that you fold the paper like that, and a person writes. One person. It's a group game. One person writes like a line for a story, and then it's folded over, and then somebody else writes the next line, and then it's folded over again, until there is like a story that you read out later. But we're doing it unveiled. We don't fold. We don't keep it from each other. We're creating an actual good story. It's good. Sound good. You treat them as good as your puppies. The problem is, yeah. Animals comes in boxes. Yeah. They keep writing that they get the chickens arrived. The chicks arrived dead. Yeah, no shit. You put baby animals in fucking boxes and you ship them. I mean, people are so fucking insane. They don't understand this little concept of shipping living animals in fucking posting them like letters, like a package from Amazon. Fuck. Like the puppies don't get killed because the people doing the killing would notice. Yeah. Although must be a small slaughterhouse that slaughters by hand, not machines. Because yeah, chickens get. Well, it can be a butcher. It should be a butcher then. It's a butcher. Butcher, not a slaughterhouse. Because yeah. Slaughterhouses are usually they usually hang them upside down and shit. Well, somebody has to hang them. It doesn't have to be a butcher because somebody has to hang them on the thing, right? So there's still people working there. They're not completely automatically slaughtered, the animals. people still have to do the actual get some blood on their hands, metaphorically, of course. Yeah. So it could be just a slaughter. Yeah, because chickens get hungry. Yeah. You know the game. That's good. You know the game. Yeah. Mali, it should be with English bulldogs too. Why? Because there are plenty of advertisements for them. Well, they're bred a lot. English bulldogs. English bulldogs. You can also say something like, to save on costs, we only got one type of box and we used it for both puppies and chickens. Yeah, no, that's too much information. That's too much information. Nobody complained until. No, that's too much information. It's you adding to the lie too much. I think this we should omit. They can't hang puppies there. Yeah. Well, that's why the person who usually hangs the animals will say, "Well, it's fucking puppies. What are you doing?" Right? They don't fit. Yeah. Cheap is a genius. That's for sure. No, Reddit loves a lot of information. I know, no, but this is the box thing is too much. If people ask in the comments, maybe I'll add it. You know what I mean? I'll make something up. Too much information. Yeah. But you need a backstory also. Okay. Well, okay, I'll add it as a backstory. To save. Why would it save on costs though? You know what I mean? But I add it. Yeah, it's good. This is so interesting. This is why I have my Discord, guys. Just to have somebody bounce ideas from and somebody to execute my ideas. Now I'm executing Chip's idea because he's executing my idea in another project. I see Instagram advertisements for bulldogs for show. It's a very carnish type of ad too. Can you send me one, Marley? Can you send me to my email? They joke about breeding them and burying them in quick succession. It's also about cloning them. Shit. You need it ready to answer comments. Yeah. Because those boxes are cheaper than dog boxes. What are the dog boxes? Now I have to check what the dog boxes are. That's what I'm saying. It's a bit of a problem. You know what I mean? Because the boxes for puppies might be a bit special. Think. Well, I'll check it out. I wrote it down, so I'll check it out. Okay, guys. It's been a while since I did 2, and I enjoyed it a lot. So but if you have more to add to the story, let me know. But I wanna go soon. I don't have the stamina to to live stream for so long anymore. Yeah. It definitely needs a bit of research, yeah. I can't send you anything in links. You can easily find reference online. I will. That's fine. Make sure you make some spelling mistakes. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, you're right. I should definitely make a few yo mistakes, which is my trigger for sure. I'm very good with yo. I'm excellent with spelling mistakes as well. I definitely need an autocorrect when I write. A bit of slang. I'll go back to that post on when somebody received dead chicks. I'll go back to that post and see what they say. I'm just gonna copy from that. But I write it down. Okay. Some spelling mistakes. Bit of slang. Yeah, it's a good idea. A bit of homesteader slang. Uh, maybe call it harvesting and not slaughterhouse. Bit of euphemisms. Euphemisms. How do you write euphemisms? Not like that. Okay. And go back to the dead chicks post for reference on Armstead. All right. The asshole part needs work. Yeah. Well, like, why would they think they're the asshole? For making the slaughterhouse workers feel bad. Maybe. Maybe they made the, so it's a good question. Maybe they made the joke, oh, I slaughter them anyways, or something like that, something flippant. And the slaughterhouse worker got really upset about it. It's a good question. You'd use AI to maybe generate an image of the type of box. Everybody knows how to recognize AI these days. I got really disillusioned with the AI lately. Gemini, by the way, creates pretty good AI pictures. Very realistic, somewhat. So that's nice. Yeah, but it's a good question. Why would they think they're the asshole? Tell me what you think. Is it a good, good asshole-ish thing to make a joke to the slaughterhouse worker? That would raise fucking cognitive dissonance up the wazoo, I think. That would raise cognitive dissonance. Yeah. I think that's a good idea. Maybe a joke about slaughtering them anyways. Ugh. Guys, I would not have a problem to add typos. I have many typos and misspells. Right. What do you think, Vegan Power Lab? A joke to the slaughterhouse worker? Would that be good? Apple intelligence, yeah. He's friends with the butcher, as most farmers are. I don't think he should be a butcher. I think he should be a slaughterhouse worker. Really. Because not many people... I was oblivious about the fact that butchers actually kill animals. I thought I was just butchering them. Meaning getting a dead carcass and butchering them. I didn't know about it until I started Harmsteader. I wasn't sure how prevalent it is. But apparently, butchers kill animals, yeah? And the butcher comes to bring the meat. And after they eat, plays the brain. No, it's too far. It's too far. It's too far. No, that's too far, Bianca. Vegan Power Lab. It's too far. It's you showing your cards when you say something like that. I think it should stay relatively... how do I say it? Yeah, I think just the thought of processing puppies. I think we should leave it there. I don't think we should add to the story. You know what I mean? Let the people fill in the stories. I think we should give people more chances to have imagination about this kind of stuff. That's what I'm saying. I could see him getting a call that they got puppies. Yeah. No, the asshole part could be that he labeled the boxes. But usually his wife does it. So his wife got upset with him for labeling it wrong. Nothing to do with the puppies. Maybe, but aren't we taking it away from the story that it's... You know? He played the prank on it. No, 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 I don't like that. I don't like it to be. I don't want people to turn on the person. I want people to think, you know what I mean? So I want it to sound like a genuine mistake, I think. Otherwise, it would be very, very clear that he is the actual asshole. And they would talk about the prank part and not the fucking slaughter part. You know what I mean? That's one of the reasons I wanted to be a slaughterhouse worker as well. I want the word slaughter in there. And I don't want it to come from this dude. You know what I mean? I want him to say that it's processing because that's how they talk. Or harvesting, something like that. But I also want the word slaughter in there. So slaughterhouse worker. Sorry, I'm vetoing this. I think it's good. It's a good storytelling to leave this without the prank. Sorry, I'm vetoing it. I apologize. Could be wrong. Was many times. We'll see. We'll see if the moderator even allows it, frankly. I don't know if the moderator would allow this kind of well, I'm gonna have to check the moderation situation in there. Is it immediately approved, or does it have to go through moderation? Because still have a post not allowed by moderators in Are Vegan, those fucking assholes. Haven't allowed my posts searching for people for activism, right? And they're keeping it on ice. So if this Reddit is very heavily moderated, then we have a problem. We haven't thought about this one. Yeah. Let me think about it a little bit. Maybe it could be, yeah, I don't know. Need a pro account. Oh shit, my chat is not showing up. Can only read it on oh, come on. Let me close it and open it again, I guess. Sorry, my chat is not working. I can see it kind of in tiny letters on the screen, but it's not updating on the actual window here. All right. I guess AssH0le equals prank in my head. Yeah. No, it's definitely it is AssH0le. It is AssH0le-ish thing to do. I'm just thinking that keeping it on the subject of slaughterhouse more than the prank. You know what I mean? Am I the asshole for labeling the boxes wrong? Yes! Yes, Bianca. That's the name of the entire thing. That's the name of it. I'm gonna write it in bold. There you go. That's amazing. Then the person brings the meat. They tell him that the butchered puppy, the puppy. No, no. I don't want the prank. I don't like it. I don't like that idea. Yells at him, but I find it was a mistake. Mini prank. No. I don't know. I don't think a butcher or a slaughterhouse worker would kill a puppy. This starts to sound unrealistic. You know what I mean? People like dogs too much. There's a split in animalness. Dogs are animals. Cows are food. Chickens are food. They're not even animals. They're an object. Am I the asshole for doing a prank against the rules, I think? I need a throwaway account. I do. Don't worry about it. That's not a problem. Reddit is not very blockish with the practices. It's also outlawed in many countries to slaughter dogs. Yeah. So we don't... Up! My camera died. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Don't leave me. Oh, it's overheated as well. Oh no, the camera is very hot as well. Shit. So I'm definitely going soon. Colabas, yes. Yes. A friend woke up. It's Colabas. It's time to not lurk anymore, but say something. All right. The camera died at the same time as my headphone disconnected. Oh, but to do something wrong. No, you're okay. You're okay. All right, guys. I think this was very productive, very interesting, very annoying as well. That am I the asshole for cheating on a vegan diet person? Very sus, very BS, definitely. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here with me and helping me to do vicious things to animal lovers. I will update you on how it went. See you next time.